It's your boy D.
I'm sorry. You are tuning in to Homeroom with Smooth. Class is now in session.
Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? This Homeroom with Smooth. First of all, uh, I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Okay, we, what I'm saying, want to wish you a Merry Christmas. It's just me today. I told everybody like just enjoy the week, enjoy the next 2 weeks off. You know what I'm saying? We'll reconvene. Second week of January. That's when you'll see everybody again. You'll hear everybody again. Um, Now whether or not you guys get more content from me is just it's up in the air. It's whatever. Don't expect anything, but I'm probably finna drop. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna drop. Like you guys are gonna get this on Saturday. I'm probably gonna drop something on Wednesday. I'm more than likely gonna I drop something every Wednesday. That's my thing. I'm gonna drop something on Wednesday. Now, whatever you get after that, that's whatever you get or whatever. Um but for sure every Wednesday. Just for my stress levels. Because life is stressful for me right now. But I'm I'm proud of myself, I guess. I guess I can say that in a way. I'm proud of myself because I just, I haven't quit. I kept going and I kept, persevering and learning different things. Like, for instance, I learned my podcast was in the wrong category. Like, and I'm like, when did I put this in the category? Then I remember I was drunk. Don't do editing while drunk, okay? I was drunk. I was uploading something. And then I was like, oh, I need to change the category that this goes into. Well, I changed the category for the whole podcast. I really was thinking about YouTube, but I did it on my whole podcast, the audio form. So it went into the wrong category for months. For months. And I was wondering why like my engagement was off. And that's why it was off and it went down because I wasn't in the right category. I wasn't reaching my audience anymore. And what's funny about that is I only knew that because Spotify sent me a thing. You've uploaded 99% more content than anybody in your category. And I'm like, I said, Porque, 99%? I said, who is in my category? Who's in my category? Then I looked, ain't no damn body in my category. This category ain't got nobody in there. Because I don't even have a subcategory. I picked the overarching big category. Okay, look, let me tell y'all what category it was, okay? It was society and culture, but I picked no subcategory, so it wasn't going anywhere or whatever, right? It wasn't reaching no core audience at all. No, nobody. So I switched it back to where it should be, and I changed my subcategories to where they should be. And yeah, we should be because we're like entertainment news. We're news, but then we're more so like entertainment news. So I put us back there where that should be. Um yeah, yeah, yeah. If this is the last episode that you hear from me, I do want to say right now, Happy New Year. Okay? Because I already told you Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. But I doubt it. I doubt it. I severely doubt it. Um what else? But yeah, that's what happened there. Pretty much this whole episode is just gonna be me just talking to y'all. Because I don't get I'd be talking about news and all that. I don't really be getting a lot of opportunities to just talk. Um, because I was having a a really lengthy discussion with myself, man, and what I learned is like I, you know, well, this started 2 weeks ago actually. 2 weeks ago, for the first time, I like forgave everybody. And felt so good since then. Like I forgave everybody, including myself. And I felt so good. Like for the first time in a genuine place, I said it out loud. I forgive you. Like in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgive you, whatever, whatever. But that doesn't work. Like I still had like a piece of that past incident in me, and it was preventing me from growing and going forward. And I talked about this on episode 178 a little bit with Jasmine, but I kind of want to unpack this like a bit more now that I'm here by myself. Like and I'm not nervous. Like for some reason, I was mad nervous during 178. I'm embarrassed about myself. If I one day in the future, I'm gonna reach out to her, and we're gonna redo that interview. Like, and I want to like sit down with more people going forward. I sat down with 3 people this year, which I'm proud of because that's my goal. My goal is always to sit down with 3 people. I want to do more, but 3 people a year is like like people don't understand like the cost that goes into that. Like there's a cost to that. Okay, I have to pay for that. Right, I have to pay for that. There's a cost to everything, and yeah, I three is enough. Three is enough. That let me just put it that way. Three is enough. I was gonna do one more. I technically was supposed to do four that time when I did three, but um something happened where it like fell through or I needed to go do something and it just didn't work out. But it's all good. So um now that I told you that piece, to go back to forgiveness. I I'm so much like just lighter now and it allows me to focus on like where I'm going. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like without having any piece of me looking backwards, especially like forgiving myself because one, like I in full accountability, I've hurt people that I loved deeply. I've hurt those people. And if I don't ever speak to them again, um I apologize. Um Um, yeah, I apologize. I want to say that. I want to say that first and foremost. Um, to those individuals, they know who they are. They know who they are. Some people, and I don't need to apologize because I ain't do shit. But I forgive you. I do want to say that I forgive you. All right. If you watch this, if you listen to this, I forgive you. All right. Does that mean in full maturity mode? Does that mean that we're going to go back to being what we were or things are going to go back to being the same? No, because I'm completely different than where I was. Just any point in time or anything that happened, I'm different. I'm different. My whole mindset, my whole outlook, like my focus is completely different. And that brings me to my next point. I feel like from 18 to about 23, like I was just moving around. Like it was completely pointless. I had no real set goal in mind. So therefore I couldn't move forward because I had nothing really going on, like nothing really driving me forward, no real focus, nothing, no driver. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know really what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do a YouTube channel, but I didn't know how I wanted to do it. I was scared. And I'm glad, like, I kind of started then, but I didn't have a direction. I didn't study. I didn't watch nobody else really. Like, I didn't, like, I just, like, oh, I'll just post videos on the internet and people will watch it. I mean, it's kind of true. It kind of worked, but it didn't really work because I didn't really understand the algorithm and all that stuff. And then you get me to me doing a channel now. Like, I wasn't even doing a lot of the background work, like especially even like background work and yeah, background work with it, like the stuff that you need to do in the background to really make your videos pop or whatever. Um, I will tell you what you need to do, but Google's free. Um, Google is free, and I work really hard, and it's not like I'm wanting to withhold information or whatever. Because people know, like, there's mad people I reached out to, and like I just straight up told them, like, hey, here's what you need to do. Here's how you need to fix your channel. Here's how you need to do this and do that and da 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 to get more engagement because the engagement on my YouTube channel's up. You know what I'm saying? And it's been up for the last like 3 months since I've been really like locked in and doing the stuff that I need to do. Um, you know, but I will say like things that get in my way are they're just like outside factors that are burdensome, and I'm thinking of ways to unburden myself. Um, And once I find that outlet, I'm taking it. I'm taking it, and I'm unburdening myself because I have too much. And yeah, I have just too much. It's just too much. It's just too much on my plate. And I need space. I need space and I need room. And there's things that I'm pushing through it and I'm making sure I stay creative, but at the same time, I need uh more. I need more creativity. I need more of my mind power back. I need more of my mental back. And I'm gonna get it back by any means necessary. Because I'm what's most important. Um, and it sounds crazy selfish to say that like that, but I've really neglected myself. And I only realized that I've neglected myself because I didn't have direction. So let me go back to what I was saying. Like from 1823, I was just moving reckless, no direction or whatever. From 23 to 20, I want to say eight, I was having a blast. But, but I even then knew I should have been doing more. I should have been doing something different. And I should have been growing in a certain way. And there's things that I was holding on to that I just wouldn't let go of. And part of that was that pain, and holding on to the past and looking back. And I wasn't letting go. I wasn't letting go of things. I wasn't letting go of things. And I should have let go of those because a lot of things weren't even good for me. But it's all a lesson learned. It's all a lesson learned at the end of the day. It's all a lesson learned. I can't be too mad at myself. You have to forgive yourself at some point. You have to like accept the the things within yourself that you did not change or you can't change. Like that stuff that's in the past. Like boom. Like I said, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I'm a lot better now. I know what I want now. I know where I'm going now. Things are a lot clearer. Things It's a lot easier to just do because I know what I want. I know where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Like that part. And I've developed a discipline and a habit with through this podcast, through my YouTube channel. I've developed discipline. I've developed a habit. Like y'all been getting an episode every fucking day. Every fucking day. Like sometimes two in one day. Do you know like how like in in the broad scheme of things, just effing crazy. Um, in the big scheme of things, effing crazy. Nobody's moving like that. Nobody's moving like that. I'm moving reckless, and they're in bite-sized chunks to where people can digest them. Um, Now going back because I squirrel around when I'm just talking like this. Um, yeah, so 23, 28. Okay, okay. And during that time, I lost a lot. I was hurt a lot. I was hurting other people. I was accepting pain that I shouldn't have accepted just for the sake of moments of like joy and bliss and just stuff that just shouldn't have went on. And it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Because at the end of the day, I'm still good. Like it wasn't like end of the world. It wasn't end of the world bad. Oh my god, man. Yeah, it wasn't end of the world bad. It was just stuff that just happened. All right. It's just stuff that happened. I accept it. I accept my role in it. I was doing it for fun. And it's all good. It's all good. It's all gravy. But um the next thing that happened was COVID, right? COVID, right? And big talk with myself, big timing. And I kind of just like was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna spend the money. I'm gonna buy a laptop. And I'm just gonna go for it with YouTube. And I started with just like my camera, right? With just my effing camera. Because my podcast was something that I talked about. I talked about starting a podcast, starting my YouTube channel for like 3 years, right? But in that time, I did all the research and all the stuff necessary. It's just that when you start something, you suck, and you have to embrace that part of it. You have to embrace the part of, yo, I suck. And I talked to this bigger YouTuber, and I remember at the time he was like, yo, he's like, you know what I'm saying? You seem like you got a good, head on your shoulders. You seem like you got, you know what I'm saying, a good content schedule. He's like, man, you just need to like just keep doing it. He's like, just keep doing it, and you'll get better. You'll get better. And he's like, by the time me and you talk again, like you'll been in caught up with me a bit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know why he said that. Like he was at like what, like 50K subs, I think, at the time. Yeah, he was at like 50K subs. I'm at like six whatever. And I'm like, I don't feel like I've arrived yet. But I do feel like I'm like I can see straight now. Um these last couple months. And where was I? What was I talking about? Where was I going? What was I talking about? Where was I going? I think, yeah. So COVID happens, you know. Uh we're you know what I'm saying, everybody's in. I'm starting a pod. I have my God bless me, with some good friends, able to start. Got some support in the beginning. Got some hate, got some valid criticism or whatever. But I knew, like, yo, you're gonna suck in the beginning. Like, you're gonna suck. You're gonna suck because you're doing something new. You're gonna suck. Like, nobody starts out like, oh man, I'm basketball player of the year, or I'm like you look at or you're the best at anything. Nobody starts off that good. Michael Phelps probably sucked at one point. You know what I'm saying? Don't know when, but he probably sucked at some point. Steph Curry wasn't always Steph Curry. All right. LeBron James wasn't always LeBron James. Kobe wasn't always Kobe. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to go to sports examples. Those are easy. Those are easy examples. It's tangible. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama was never Barack Obama. He wasn't always Barack Obama. He was just a dude that was smoking and was cool and was going to, I forget what university he attended, and you know what I'm saying, met up with Michelle. He was a regular dude, technically. He became extraordinary. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to grow over time. Over time. And hopefully as I grow, you guys grow with me. Um, but with that being said, you know, a lot of things happened during COVID. And then uh yeah, I was overseas, I deployed. Um and after that, like, it's like, okay, I'm back. I'm back here. I'm back home. And I was like, okay, let me focus. Let me get after it. And I focused for a little minute. I got after it, and I had an explosively good like month or so, right? A good month. I had an explosive, really good month. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm getting the hang of this. I can do this. I can do this. Blah 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 blah. And then everything slowed up again. And then I realized, like, oh, I'm becoming undisciplined. So then I started just dropping videos here and there, but they weren't hidden right. And that's because I wasn't doing the background work. I wasn't doing the stuff that I was supposed to be doing. I had seen the tool that I'm using now. I had seen the stuff that I'm doing, and I didn't buy into it. I didn't do it. Now I'm doing it, and it feels good. It feels great. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a place, I'm at a level where I respect, you know what I'm saying, like, my content. I look at my videos and go, okay, yeah, that's a good video. That's a good video. You know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You did a good job. You did good. You did good. You know, whether they get views or not, you know what I'm saying? Whether the podcast are listened to or not, I feel good about myself. I feel good about what I'm doing and what I'm producing. Um, and I want to let y'all know that you know what I'm saying, I appreciate y'all. Um, and I'm happy that y'all came in here and y'all subscribed and y'all just rocked with me. You know what I'm saying? Gave me lots of likes and stuff. And I really appreciate that. Um, but yeah, like that internal, and it's just crazy because, you know, like I'm pushing, you know what I'm saying, pushing through stuff, pushing. And it wasn't until like honestly, like it's just crazy. Like the moment I forgave myself, the moment I forgave others, it's like all this other stuff just start coming together. And mind you, like things still suck. You know? Like overall, things still suck. And that's the best way I can put it. You know what I'm saying? Things still suck, but it will get better. It's gonna be better because that's how it works. That's how things are. And I want to say, like, you know, like have faith in yourself. Have faith in your ability to grow. Have faith in eh, your ability to get to your destination, your dreams. Have faith in yourself. You know, because I have faith in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a believer in myself. Um, and I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I know I can do it. I'm here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I think also, um, yeah, just getting direction, like having direction, having focus now. Like it seems like every day I'm getting like a new message from God, man. It seems like every day I'm getting a new affirmation, a new confirmation. It's just stuff is crazy. Like if I could, mm, mm, mm. Like in June, mark my words, in June, y'all gonna be like, whoa, what the just happened? And I'm be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I did that, but I I'm gonna play it cool right now. I'm playing it cool, playing it cool. There's stuff that I'm plugged in on, I'm connected on, and had to move some things around, make some sacrifices a little bit, but just know it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's gonna be a good time. And man, I wish I could convey what I feel inside. Like I wish I just could convey the feeling and just make you feel it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I I want to say um also like to my peoples that's been on my pod. Thank you so much. Like all of y'all for real. For real, 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 for real. And I hope y'all have like the best Christmas and New Year ever. Um and I just really think that we're all on a good path now. Um, and I think that everybody is gonna be like great in some way, shape, form, or capacity. Everybody's gonna be great. Everybody's gonna be great. And if you're not great, by the time I'm great, I'm gonna help you get great. Um, because that's what life is about. Pulling people up with you. You know what I'm saying? It's only lonely at the top if you don't take people with you. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about life. That's how I feel about it. Um, I, mm, 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 mm. Man, man. It's just so much has happened, and there's so much potential for everything to go wrong and right. And I'm excited. I'm excited. Personally, I'm excited. I'm invested. You know, whatever happens, happens. I just want y'all to have a good Christmas. Have a good holidays. Yeah, Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever you celebrate during this time. Like have a good time. Even if you don't celebrate anything, have a good time, man. remember to love others, love yourself, and just really appreciate yourself. That was my other thing too. Like man, like man, my self love and value are together now. They're on point now. They're walking hand in hand now because they didn't used to walk hand in hand. I'll tell you that much. But them buddies were not walking hand in hand. They were just doing whatever they wanted. Um, so, sometimes just doing whatever felt the best. And that's not good. That's not good at all. But I'm thankful, and I want to thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for being here. And yeah, we gonna see what happens. All right, we're gonna see what happens in the future. We're gonna see where everything lies in the end. In the end, you know, will the consistent boy genius, man genius make it to the end? Because I'm pretty smart. I'm pretty smart in areas like where it matters. I'm smart. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. I'm out. Uh, I'll see y'all when I see ya.